I'm very off screen. Hey, hey, hey! Last time the game crashed, well no, the stream crashed like 10 minutes in and I got nothing done. We are going to be continuing into the High Tower of Flame. Let's see what's down this cave. Ooh, it's an actual cave. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Oh, brilliant. Hang on, is this still high? This feels like it isn't still a high tower. No, it's No-Mans Wharf. Ooh, is there going to be a wharf down here? Follow ahead. Is there a projectile fire? Okay. Good luck. Be wary of rolling. Oh yeah, this is one of the enemies that, oh, one of those areas that just had way too many enemies in it. I remember from seeing people play. Dad, maybe this is the way. Hey, don't you shoot me. Shit, they hadn't noticed I could have gone. I think we should just do one of those runs where you go through and just loot as much as you can. Shit. Okay, that looting is about to be pointless if we're dead. Oh my god, okay. The fucking gank squad's here. I didn't see what we got. Oh my fucking god, when did we pick that up? That would have been nice to know. About? Wait, did I buy that? Oh shit, that means we can't roll. Hey, you blocking? Dutch, Dutch! No, no! Ah. I didn't mean to press that button. Oh, big old stairs. That's probably the way forwards. Oh, doggies! Oh god, dogs. No! Facing the floor. Okay, we need a lockstone for that. I saw a soul there. I'm stuck, go down. And I think that was a smooth and silky stone. Which is another useful thing. I still don't know what they do. I saw it briefly on a loading screen but I didn't have a chance to read it proper. No one's following us, are they? Oh god, everyone's following us. Hold on, guy, I'll talk to you in a minute. Yep. Oh god, oh god. Why is everyone everywhere all the time? Okay, oh, thank you for the head pats. Hi, welcome in. I am so very much dead now. I have one less to chase us around. No, you're not dead. Okay, abandon everything. Blind panic run around. We've been in here? Yes, we were just in there. What was that where we were in? That's a person who's going to live, of course. What the fuck is... Okay. That's new. This is all new. I should not be anywhere near here. I should have just stuck to going through the forest. I had to be special and do it my way, didn't I? Couldn't just take the easy area first. No. No, Gwen has to be special. Gwen has to do it her way instead of the game's way. Has to go to the fucking... Okay, well, would have been nice to know I could break that. Let's go to the wharf with the fucking gangly ganky monsters. I'm just messing. I'm loving this game. Just like my first time with Dark Souls 1 all over again. It's a shame there's so many enemies here that I just never have a chance to take in the really cool looking level design there. There we go, that wasn't too difficult. When you can take them one at a time, it all becomes a lot more manageable. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm dead. Yeah, we need that ADP. Native Dark not that long ago. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not as bad. It's got a worse reputation than it should. That sums up the whole Soul series. They're very, like, everyone knows them as just being difficult, but that's for another video essay. I would love to do a proper video essay about what makes the Souls game and Souls-likes, what really makes them, what really defines the genre. Harold, where are you? Oh, there you are. Getting a bit close to the edge, aren't you?
Bearer of the curse.
Seek lest. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about the game design. I mean, across the whole series, but especially 2, with what it did. Because, like, the Souls games, like the main Dark Souls series, there's a lot to them beyond just being difficult, having a stamina bar and dodge rolls. But that's what people, that's sort of what they've become in the general eye. There's so many more things, like the storytelling, the characters, the way they use the environment. Also, the game's slightly too big, I can't quite see chat fully. It works from the rest of the series in interesting ways. Yeah, it does. It also has way too many enemies. I mean, yeah, it tried some things. I feel like, maybe, I don't really know about 3. I think 3 sort of just improved on the things that they knew people liked from the first 2. But the Soul series was like trying things again and again. Each game, like this one had tried a lot of things. Some of them were really great, but slightly either poorly implemented or poorly received. Because, like, I like the idea of your max health slowly decreasing as you die more, but it doesn't quite work in practice, because it's just kind of annoying and it discourages trying new things lest you die more. And adaptability, again, it wasn't made clear that it's an important thing, but it's like interesting from a roleplay perspective that over time you become better at fighting and stuff, just like in that way of like being faster on your feet. And I don't exactly know what I'm saying, I'm improvising. Again, would love to make a proper video on this. Doesn't mesh much with Dark Souls in the thesis of improving through hardship. Yeah. I was just walking into a wall while reading that message. I mean, like, obviously Lies of P and Lords of the Fallen have been pretty good because they have the right sort of world building and level design for a Souls-like. And then you could take a lot of games that, because of what I said, a lot of people mount Dark Souls to difficult and dodge rolls. That means that, like, technically things like, remember On Guard that I played recently? That would technically be a Souls-like if you just go by that definition, but it's absolutely not in any other way. Lost in Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, it's got this interesting mechanic where you have, like, a lantern, and, like, it's like this item you have, and using it transports you to a slightly different version of the world, which is like the dead world. I don't know. I've watched someone play through it, but I haven't really been paying much attention. SP seems to understand these time. Yeah, absolutely. It's got that. It's got great level and story design. But then you do have games like that one from either earlier this year or last year. I cannot for the life of... Hold on, I'm going to check what it was called. There was like this Souls-like game that was, one, a huge lot of just asset rips from other things, and it was just difficult and jank with zero story. It was just sort of like this giant tower you fought your way through. And then we also get to my hot take about Elden Ring, is that I'm not quite sure Elden Ring is fully a Souls-like. Because for me, the thing that made Dark Souls, like, it has some of the difficulty, but I've found most of the main story bosses incredibly easy, and I think the world is too open, that like that tight level design of Dark Souls was something that was really important to it to me, but getting the way they did open world in Elden Ring kind of makes it feel less Souls-like. Still there in some parts of the game. Yeah, it is in some parts, but I feel like the main overworld, I mean, it hits a lot of the like character stuff and the bizarre, complex story, like backstory. Also, it does suffer from, once you realise that all of the all of the important characters to the story only have their names start with 3 different letters, because apparently George R.R. Martin thought that would be funny to just make all the characters have the same initials as him. Which I get that is an interesting thing about the comedy of Souls-likes, but that only works on a meta level. Because like the characters in Dark Souls, there's always like the world is going through immense hardship all the time, but everyone tries to keep their spirits up regardless. That's why you have like, even ChatGPT acknowledged that the crestfallen knight at Firelink Shrine, it knew that his whole thing was making jokes even in hard situations. Yeah, well, go through all of the main story characters you can think of from Elden Ring. They all start with G, R, or M. And Bleak Faith, found it. Bleak Faith was incredibly janky, a lot of just asset flips from other games, and just kind of a boring world, according to most players. If you want, it's like a more direct through gameplay approach to what I've been saying about what makes or doesn't make a Souls-like. Check out Iron Pineapple's video series on obscure Souls-like games. I'm hating this area. Yeah, it is one of the most overcrowded areas, I think. Ooh. It also doesn't help that my first time playing this, I'm going with a build that I usually despise. I cannot stand the slow weapons. I'm forcing myself to like it, or tolerate it. Especially when you have low poise, because you just can't get your attacks in, because you get staggered. What do you usually go with? I usually go with like a... Originally, I would have been like a sword and shield, because obviously in Dark Souls 1 most of the shields had 100% physical resistance, so you could be hugely tanky if you wanted to. But then I sort of evolved to a spell sword, so I had like whatever the game I'm playing is magic in my left hand and like a one-handed fast weapon in my right. Because my god, is both having a ranged attack and a fast attack the most useful things in this game. I mean, yeah, like the heavy build is absolutely viable too, but it takes a lot more preparation for it to be worth it. And you know, if I'm to call myself good at Souls-likes, I need to prove it with a proper build. Didn't really play Cell Source to Elden Ring. Yeah, to be fair, Elden Ring's like consecutive casting did make it a lot more viable to use magic, but it was still OP as fuck the entire time. Two-handed dex weapons. Also valid. To be fair, every build is valid. I'm not going to be one of those people who's like, ew, you use dex, cringe. I like that Elden Ring also added more viability for, say, a summoning build. Sorry, I just forgot the word for summoning because it added the ashes, which meant you could do a summoning build without having to be online and do it with other players, or just for bosses. Wait, does it work just for bosses? I don't actually know how the summoning works. I've not used it. I like soloing things. Yeah, everyone calls everyone cringe no matter what build they do, and it kind of sucks. So I don't engage in that. All builds are valid. Even if you use 2 shields, that's fucking hilarious and awesome. So there's the people who call Dex users cringe, but then we as a community also let me solo her become like a legend, like a mythical being acknowledged in the community lore of, like, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, it kind of like an idolized person, which is another huge part of Dark Souls, like the bloodstains and the summons of just the being able to jump into other people's games in the way you do is like a really big part of what makes the genre. Even though I don't really use it, I just sort of laugh at the immature humour people leave on the messages sometimes. Like, it's a huge thing. You see like traditions emerging across timelines where there's like one passageway where everyone just like stabs themselves, and I don't know how they do that. But it's a really interesting thing that emerges, where you can pass on like tradition and messages. Scientific study where you can do written about the mimetic properties of Dark Souls communication. Yeah, well, no, it's like anything. The games have a community, and culture is built around and a culture built around shared experiences. Like, see this? This is just like a little corridor that's filled with people, I think, killing themselves. It's really hard to get the camera angle to see good. But look. No, they actually lured enemies back here. And then there's obviously the thing where you always have rude messages in front of all the female NPCs. And, like... Like I said, there needs to be a script for me to read from if I'm actually going to talk about this. But of course, all of this... Oh, there it is. Try tongue butthole. Ooh, getting spicy. Yeah, of course, all of this commentary about what makes a Souls-like is really just leading into me saying that the dark... No. Can I try that whole line again? But of course, all this commentary about what really makes a Souls-like is just leading back to me being able to say that the Narnia DS game is a Souls-like, and is an incredible Souls-like, and it was ahead of its time. Now, level up. Really? Bonfire ahead? I hadn't noticed. The Dark Souls of DS movie tie-ins? No, but it really is a Souls-like in its level design, in how the game resets on death, how the combat system. It doesn't have stamina, but it does have everything else. It has a system of where you really need to try dodging. I should not be just leveling up my health. It has... Again, I need a script. It is a proto-Souls-like. Also, it has a lot of the same thematic elements with its main villain. Wrong warp. Like, both... Don't let me compare Gwyn and... fuck, I forgot her name. Yeah, don't let me start comparing Gwyn and Jadis right now. I will in the video essay that I've now promised too many times to cancel. Yes, I know you're alive. You can't trick me. Maybe I'm not good at this sort of game. What's that saying? That insanity is doing the same thing again and again and expecting for different results? Yeah, that's what's happening here. Keep wanting to just say fuck it, let's go back to the area we're meant to be in. Also, like, where's the fun in that? I already had a whole speech earlier about doing it my way. Ooh, hunter armor. What? Girl, where did you just get a torch from? And why has that not been an option before? Right now. Ooh, stairs, okay. You good? Let me just grab a drink with you? Okay, okay, okay. Hey, I wasn't the one who smashed the table. Oh, hi, Elder. Welcome to the stream where that advice cannot be stuck to. How you doing? I am also good. I am enjoying throwing myself pointlessly at this same challenge that I really should just be finding a different way around. So what Dark Souls before? Yes, I have. I've been playing the first one a lot over the last, like, 3 years. And, well, it's one of my favourite genres, but I'm also today forcing for this build, for this game, I'm forcing myself to do a build that I've never really done before. And I am struggling. Hold on a sec. Fine, I'll get a torch again. Don't even know what this does. Let's make these souls less dark. Oh, these are... Okay. Okay, torch worked. The gangly ones are scared of the light. I'm lost. No, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Put out the torch, put out the torch, put out the torch! Good to know. And I think, on that revelation, we are going to have to end the stream here for today.